Hey there, what's going on? What's shaking, Aubrey?
Not too much. How are you, Lindsay?
Well, I've been working out these days, feeling good, feeling
Nice.
strong.
What's your
Yes.
go-to way to work out?
It's definitely Orange Theory. Yeah.
Oh,
And I do
nice.
yoga too sometimes, as I've mentioned before on the show. But Orange Theory is where I can go and feel like I've gotten a good workout. I've been sprinting for at least half an hour and it
Oh,
feels
wow.
good, you know?
Yes, right? When you work your body really hard like that and realize you're capable of it, that's a good feeling.
It's a good feeling. Yeah. What about you? Are you working out a lot these days or are you in a lull?
I'm in a bit of a lull. I know I need to get something that I'm excited about. I do still play pickleball quite a bit. It's just fun, but it's not as intense of a workout. I'm rarely like really sweating like you would be sprinting. So I feel like I need to get something that's getting my heart rate going a little faster. But
That's how I felt when I was just going to the gym on my own. I would just
mm,
kinda get on the treadmill and be like, let's watch TV, a
right.
movie." And then I think I burned 50 calories. But now with something like a program that's more of a HIIT workout, they
Hmm.
tell you when to sprint. And so you kind of have to. You can't just be like,
Yes.
right? So it's
It
good.
pushes you to really get
Yeah.
your heart rate up. So that's good. Well, we're talking
Yeah.
about workout culture today, guys. This was inspired by a class I had with a student where she was talking about in the culture she was raised in, workout culture was very different, right? And
Mm.
here she's moved here to the US now, and she's like gyms are everywhere and it's pretty cheap and available, and there are all these
Hmm.
YouTube home workouts, and a lot of them are by like professional athletes that you get really excited to follow. And
Yeah.
it was interesting because I don't know about you, Lindsay, but sometimes with something like this, I kind of assumed that all over the world it's about like it is in the US, but that's not the
Mm.
case. I know when we travel, I don't look for gyms in other countries. That's not something that I'm seeking out. So until you live in a culture for a while, you kind of don't notice this, right?
Yeah, it is something I became aware of traveling in my 20s, right?
Mm.
Or even just living in Paris. I'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go for a jog." I was the only one jogging.
Yeah.
And then of course around the world there's air quality issues. I mean, in
Mm.
Denver there's major air quality issues, don't get me wrong. But in some cities in the world it's just not practical to step outside and go for a jog due to air quality, right?
Right. So it's interesting
Mhm.
to think about what this is like in your culture, if it's different in the US. And this is a great connection topic. Like
Oh my
everyone's trying
gosh.
to stay fit, working hard for it, and they're going to appreciate recognition of their efforts.
Oh, this is a great topic. I'm excited to get into it. But one place where could our listeners go if they want to go deeper with the vocabulary that they learn here at All Ears English?
Yes, guys, every single episode, we are pulling out the higher level vocabulary. If you go and download our app, you can go to allearsenglish.com/app, APP, and then you can save that vocab. You see it with a definition and example sentence, and it really simplifies learning new vocabulary.
It's so good. And we now have the Android version and the iOS version, guys. So go over, check it out, become a premium member. There's a 7-day free trial over there, which you should totally take advantage of and join the app. So allearsenglish.com/app. Okay.
Yes. So the first
So
thing we
cool.
want to start with is a little bit of a pro tip that this might be different in different cultures as well. But in the
Oh,
US, at least, you want to avoid commenting on someone's appearance when you start this conversation, right? You might be tempted to say, like, you're looking fit. What do you do? Right? This
yeah. Yeah.
anytime you comment on someone's appearance, it could create discomfort, could be offensive, it could be triggering for them if they have had an eating disorder or if they struggle with
Yeah.
anything to do with this. So what we're going to share today are conversation starters where you can avoid commenting on appearance.
Yeah, I think until hold off on those things until you know someone well, right? You know their own journey. Yeah, I would definitely avoid any comment on appearance in general if you don't know someone at all. So let's get into the conversation starters.
Yeah. So the first one you can say, just like we did at the beginning of the episode here, what's your go to way to work out? This
Oh
go
yeah.
to means it's really fun, like your first choice. What do you do most often?
Go to so fun. I love that expression. And we talked about this on the fluency party last night, Aubrey. Right?
Yes,
This was the
right?
topic of our fluency party. And by the way, what are the fluency parties all about?
Oh, these are so fun. If you guys haven't been to one yet, you need to get to these fluency parties. It's Lindsay and I are both there. We always play a game, an English
Yes.
speaking game, and then we teach like one phrase, and then we have a deep discussion about that. And yesterday's it
Yes.
was this, like, what's your go-to way to work out? How do you stay fit? How do you think governments can encourage people to stay active and healthy? It was really interesting.
Oh, it's amazing. And the thing I love the most about our fluency parties is that students stay on after and talk with each other, right? After the party is over, you can hang out and connect, meet new friends. These are only available currently as a bonus for students in an all ears English course. So you are invited if you join a course. So to get on that list, you got to be in a course.
That's right. And we have so many amazing courses now. So whether you're just
Yeah.
seeking general fluency
Mhm.
or business English, right? We have a course for you. Just go to our website, allearsenglish.com, and you will find the course that's perfect for you. And then you can come to these really fun fluency
Oh my God.
parties.
I'm so excited about how much support we have in our courses now, but we'll come back to that another day. So, go to really solid bonus vocab for today. So, again, I'm just going to repeat the one we just said so we don't
Yes.
forget. So, what's your go to way to work out? Aubrey, what is your go to way to work out, by the way?
It used to be indoor cycling, but these
Okay.
days it's either pickleball or beach volleyball. The
Mm.
problem is the summer here, it's so hot. Most of my go-to way to work out is usually outdoor. And it's like 107
Uh,
degrees no matter what time of day it
no
is. So then
way.
I get a little lax, I get a little lazy.
You just, I mean, I can't blame you for that. You just can't, like, it's not good for the body to be working out at
No, I have to
107
find
degrees.
more indoor options so that I don't just take the whole summer
Yes.
off.
A nice air conditioned gym, right? Or
Mhm.
swimming, get into
Maybe.
swimming. You have a
Yeah.
pool, right? So I would
Yes, but
could you
even the
swim
pool, it
laps
gets
at your
so hot in the
oh,
summer.
ugh.
It's like a hot
Oh,
bath. It's not
no, 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 no.
refreshing.
Not good.
And the sun is still beating down on you because it's not,
Ugh,
like, covered, it's outdoor. I know I shouldn't
no.
complain, we love the pool most of the year, but
Right.
in the
Yeah.
heat of the summer, it's not a good option.
Because the climate in Arizona, the more you talk about it, I
Like,
just
why do
don't
you
wanna
live there? Why does
go.
anyone live here? I
Oh
know.
my
The
God.
winter is beautiful, though, we have trade-offs.
Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. What's another one we could say?
Yeah, so this is a fun way to start this conversation too, to say, I'm looking for a new workout routine. What have you found that you love? And this, I think, is true. Even if we have our go to workout, something that we love, there are so many options that we haven't tried yet. So, this is a great way to start that conversation and a good lead in to asking someone what they've found that's fun.
Oh, yeah, such a great topic. All right, we're going to give you guys a role play now. Today we have a few role plays. We know our listeners
Yes.
love them. Let's get started. Here we go.
Yeah, so here's a little mini role play using these. I'm looking for a new workout routine. Lindsay, what have you found that you love?
I've gotten really into rock climbing lately. Have you tried it?
No, but that sounds exciting. Do you go outside or in a gym?
Both. I started in a gym and now I'm climbing outdoors with a group of friends. Oh, sound like such a Coloradan here.
Yes, I love it, right? This is pretty applicable to you. But what a great
Yeah.
way to start that conversation. Just like, I feel like this is really native and natural to not just say, like, what workout routine do you love, but to explain why I'm asking, right? I'm
Yeah.
interested. I'm looking for something new. What do you love? It just feels so friendly,
Fresh
right?
and friendly. Yeah, fresh and it's
Hmm.
optimistic. It's showing that you're interested in changing your life, changing it up. We talked on a previous episode of Business English about switching it up, or I think all ears English, doing
Mm,
something new, right? This shows that
yes.
those are the things that you look for. That actually makes you a person people want to be around, right?
Yes, and it's almost like you're starting the conversation by reassuring them that you're going to be really interested in their answer. That's such a
Yes.
like connection skill to not just ask a
Hmm.
question out of the blue, but to let them know, like, I'm really interested. I'm really going to be listening.
Oh, people love to get that kind of question, right? We
Yeah,
love
for
this
sure.
connection moment where someone asks us for advice. And these are the phrases to do it in English. Yeah. Okay. We have a third.
Yes. Okay. So this third one, you could say, have you found a local gym you like? I'm thinking about switching. And
Mm.
if you don't want to have it be about gyms, you could also say something like, have you found a go-to workout you like? I'm thinking about switching it up.
Bring back that go to. I like it. I like it. All
Hmm.
right. Have you found a local gym you like? I'm thinking about switching. All right. Here we go. Here's a role play. All right. So, Aubrey, have you found a local gym you like? I'm thinking about switching nowadays.
Yes, I love the 24-hour fitness on Lincoln Avenue.
Oh, nice. Do they have a pool?
Yes, and a sauna and a steam room. It's pretty affordable too.
I'll have to check it out. Do you know if they do a free trial?
Yeah, I think they let you try it out for a week before signing up.
Oh, and another pro tip, a lot of times gyms have like a friend, like bring a friend deal
Yes.
where they'll get a deal to start and you'll get like a month free. So check that out, right? Would be a
Yes, if
cool
you're in
way.
the US,
Yeah.
there's almost every single gym is going to give you a way to check it out, whether that's a friend pass or a week
Yeah.
free, because they're hoping that once you see all of their amenities, everything they have available, you'll be hooked and you'll want to pay that monthly membership fee, right?
Yeah, and gyms are really boom or bust, right? Gyms are so clearly linked to January.
Yeah.
They have a boom season in January. So I do wonder if there would be room to try to negotiate. You could
Mm,
try.
interesting.
If you go to a gym and it's, let's say it's like the middle of the summer, they're not going to have a lot of new members. So you could see if there's any room for negotiation. I don't know if it would work, but it's worth a try,
Yeah,
you
you could
know?
find out. I know some gyms will let you put your membership on hold as well. If you
Yes.
don't need it for a few months, then you can put it on hold, not pay for a few months, and definitely shop around, whether you're in the US or somewhere else. You just because you go to one doesn't mean it's going to be the same price at every gym. There's such variety in that.
Oh, yeah, totally, and another gym tip, we're just all about our gym tips today,
Yes.
right? Right? Gym tips is often gyms also have discounts for people in certain jobs, like if you work in education, if
Mm.
you work in a nonprofit, they might have some kind of special deal for you, so look into the deals.
Yeah, and your company might,
Yeah, that
subsidize
too.
a gym workout. I know, I have quite a
Yes.
few friends who their company pays for them to do it, and it makes sense because, a company is motivated to have their employees be happy and fit and healthy. So if they have the means to do that, that's
Right.
you might wanna check into that.
Well, and also just logistically, the way health insurance works, I think that the company gets a better deal if more
Mm,
of their employees are going to the gym or just healthier in general. I'm not exactly sure how it
that
works,
makes
but it is
sense.
linked to health insurance costs.
Okay,
So see
interesting.
what's available for you. That's a point. And I also think the takeaway here is the value of exercising is universal and it's cultural at the same time.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely right.
So
It works differently in every country and every culture,
yeah.
but it exists, right? That desire
Yeah.
to be fit and healthy, and
Yeah.
it's always going to be a great way to connect with others to talk about this.
Yeah, so bring it up, get into the conversation. I love this. This is a great conversation starter. So good.
I
All right,
agree.
Aubrey. Thanks for talking about fitness today.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, Lindsay. See you next time.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.